You're on hopefm 103.9 with Braeden White, and today I've got a special interview to do. His name is Xander De Haan. He's currently living up in Perth, and he does Ocean Heroes, and they're coming down in a few weeks. But first of all, I want you to introduce you to.
G'day, Braeden. How you going?
Good, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, beauty.
So first question is, you ready for this?
Go for it.
Tell us about Ocean Heroes. What year did it start, and how is it really going?
Yeah, so Ocean Heroes is a not-for-profit started and set up in Perth, aiming to improve the well-being of those on the autism spectrum and their families through surfing. So 2016, very first free event was done. Fast forward to 2020, our first free event in Esperance was ran, had about 22 participants. And ever since then, we've been coming back, and yeah, we're back again in Esperance on the 15th and 16th of March.
Everyone can't wait to come down again and honestly try it out again. What year did you start it, and how was your first year working with Ocean Heroes?
Ooh, good question. I'm going to throw a spanner in the works. I actually started volunteering with Ocean Heroes before I started working here. So 2018, I was a support worker at the time, and I took my client down to an Ocean Heroes event, and we went surfing together, and I had so much fun. I said, hey mate, we might have to get your family to come take you down next time, because I want to volunteer with these guys for the day. And then was volunteering with them ever since. And 2 years ago, this position became available as we expanded our program to the East Coast. One of our co-founders, Sam, moved to Sydney to expand over there, and I was lucky enough to step into his role. So I've been coordinating the WA free events now for the last two and a half years.
Oh, that is fantastic that you're doing something for the community and something for the city. I've got a third question, that is, what was the most memorable experience you had with Ocean Heroes?
Ooh, the most memorable?
Yeah, the most memorable.
Oh, that's a very, very good question. I'm going to have to go off. I'm going to keep it Esperance specific since we're coming back to Esperance. I would say the best Esperance memory, I think it's going out with the participants who... There's a specific participant that comes down to every event. He's in his 20s. He is taller than me, heavier than me. We take the biggest board out, and it is the funnest day. So I reckon he's about 6'4". He's the most excited on the beach when he comes down. His family register him first. They're all over it. They love Ocean Heroes, and he's like a participant we all look forward coming down to. There's a few Perth crew that'll always go to Esperance, and everyone kind of wants to surf with this one participant because he's such a fun time. So I would say one of my most memorable experiences would be going to be able to surf with this one tall participant in Esperance. Yeah, it keeps it fun, that's for sure.
It is really good when this one good guy goes surfing and everyone loves him. And yeah, it's a pretty good moment. Ocean Heroes is for people with autism spectrum. Is it for anyone else that can join, or just for autism?
So we kind of work under the autism banner, especially in Perth, because our events book out at 130 participants and everyone is on the autism spectrum. However, when we go regionally and say we only book out 75% of the event for people on the spectrum, we will open it up to other disabilities as well. So yeah, for our Esperance event, we won't say no to anyone that's living with a disability. We try to be as inclusive as possible. So, we come down, we've got the resources. If we've got capacity to book out and take people surfing, we may as well open it up to other disabilities as well.
I reckon that's a fantastic idea. Also, a fun question. What is your favourite place to go surfing at? It can be anywhere around the world, or it can be in Perth or in Esperance or anywhere. What's your favourite place?
I like this. Favourite place to go swimming? Well, it's counterintuitive to my role, but I'm actually terrified of sharks. And the place I'm about to pick is actually in Esperance, and I'm scared of sharks in Esperance. So I'm going to say Warton Beach. I reckon that's my favourite beach in the whole world to swim at.
Oh, Warton's one of the best beaches, but if you go out 2 hours over Esperance, it is a good place to go swimming at, honestly. There's a bit of sharks, but Warton Beach is a good place to go surfing big waves, but there's a few sharks out there too.
We make it a tradition, so after the events in Esperance on the Monday, we always head out with our crew and go to Warton Beach for the day. It's like a nice way to finish off the weekend of events, so I'm excited to go back down again in a few weeks' time.
That is awesome, what you just said. So when you run the events, how does it go?
So people will book into our event online. All the links are on our website. And we provide everything. So all that happens is participants come down, we provide them with a wetsuit, a life jacket and a board, and a couple of experienced volunteers too. So if it's someone's first time, they might want a bit more support. So we can kind of work with that and take things slowly. So you don't have to go surfing. If the participant's overwhelmed or quite young and small and scared, we can sit down on the board the whole time. We can bodyboard. Otherwise, participants that have been coming down for the last 5 years with us have kind of progressed to the point where they're almost independently surfing, which is amazing. So for them, they just rock up, get into a wetsuit, grab a board and off they go. So it is different for everyone, but we cater for all abilities on the day.
So, lucky last question for the day. How long is the sessions?
Ooh, good question. So each session goes for 45 minutes.
So 45 minutes each session.
Correct, yeah. So we'll run the event from 9 a.m. all the way through to 12:45 p.m. So there's 5 different sessions that people can book into. If you're an early bird, you can book in from 9:45, or if you like a sleep in, you can book in from 12 to 12:45.
That is something good for everyone in Esperance. Sometimes they sleep in till 12, so pretty much like we got one weekend on a Sunday, it's dead quiet because everyone's asleep. And one thing to go, how much does it cost?
It's actually a free program. So it is a free event. Everyone is welcome to register, no charge. So yeah, we try and make it as accessible for everyone so there's no barrier for entry.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Anything else you would like to say today?
Mate, you've nailed it. Basically, yeah, if people are listening and interested or know of someone that might benefit from our free program, feel free to reach out via our social media or website to book in a ticket. But at the same time, predominantly a volunteer-based organisation, so we'll have a bunch of volunteers down on the day. So if you think you'd like to spend a bit of time on the beach helping people into wetsuits or getting into the water yourself, no surfing experience is required. We'll always be open to volunteers. So we've probably got about 6 Perth crew coming down, and then equally as many 6 to 8 Esperance volunteers rocking up as well for the day. Always open to having more down.
What is the website so everyone can register or sign up?
Perfect. Our website's just oceanheroes.com.au, and it's the same for our social media, so our Instagram and Facebook. That's also just Ocean Heroes. Super easy to find.
That is fantastic. Anyway, Xander, thank you for coming on today. It's going to be an awesome event. And what dates was it again?
That'll be Saturday and Sunday, the 15th and 16th of March.
I hope everyone will come down and make it, guys, have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Anything else you want to say before you go, Xander?
No, mate, I reckon you nailed it. We're all good. Thank you very much.
You're on Hope FM 103.9 with Braeden White. This was me interviewing Xander De Haan, the WA Offence Program Coordinator for Ocean Heroes. Please come down on the 15th and the 16th of March, and it will be so much fun. You're on Hope FM 103.9.